Last time was so screwy, man. Namba came back. Not really mixed feelings about that one. Uh, Jugi Han is still here, which is surprising, actually. But then he really wouldn't leave us high and dry like that, would he? I mean, to be fair, he's only here for one mission, but you never know. You never know. He could leave right now. Knock on wood. So how are you guys doing? Doing good? Hopefully I fixed all the technical problems. I think it's just because my Xbox has been on a long time. I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk, man. Cyberpunk is addicting now, especially with that Edge Runners update. Oh man, it's so addicting. My bad, Kakashi. Alright, so we're literally, the objective is right here. So oh, actually, yeah, we're talking to the chief right now. So let's do that. Oh, wait. Oh, he's right there.
Chief.
Hmm?
My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban, or dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What?
Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
Arakawa knew these guys would save my life? When he shot me in Kamurocho, was he planning to send me here all
I'm
along?
sorry, Ichi. You have to die.
I don't remember him
I'm
saying that, you
counting
know.
on you, Ichi.
Huh?
He
What the?
Okay, he definitely didn't say that last time.
After
Definitely
Arakawa-san
didn't say that.
shot me, I think he said something.
Oh, the
I
fuck.
think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
He definitely
What
didn't
would
say
that
that.
even mean?
No clue. but the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Dude is a lunatic.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
He definitely didn't say that.
I
But
don't
okay,
want
man.
to dash your hopes or anything. But when you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You were only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
Dude's just hearing shit now. Ichiban, it's about time we go to the high-end tower. You've got lunch plans with the chairman, Hoshino, right? Hoshino? Did Namba just did? What the fuck? Alright. Might as well. I literally needed like 7 health, but you know. Just cause. Alright, how far are we going? Ah! Yeah, I'm not walking. Where the taxi at? There's a lot of enemies! What y'all want? Go the other way, bro. Why is everybody parading? Hold on. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like Jesus Christ. Y'all just around. And they all deep too, bro. They got like 5 per squad. Type of shit. Is that a taxi right there? Yep. I can't go through there, can I? Nope. The bush is made out of titanium. Apparently, can't walk through it. Okay. Oh no! Wait, you had it right. How much is this gonna cost? Oh, it's not that bad. It's very interesting how this whole game is kind of like tying together. But it's not even coming. It's coming full circle because Arakawa isn't the bad guy. Well, so they say. I still believe there's a twist and Arakawa really is the bad guy. But you never know. Of course you turn this way. Wait, which way are we even going? Oh, okay, we could. I think we were going the wrong way anyway. Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter where we go. I ain't trying to get into a fight, low-key. Save all my energy for Plague Tale. Most def. There's a lot of side missions up here, though. I might do them off camera if I care enough. We'll see. Alright, we're going in here. Hey, man, he better be paying. Kojo Clan Crest. I forgot who we're supposed to bring these to. Please be a cutscene. It's most likely gonna be a cut. Yep. Is that hot sauce?
I went ahead and got started.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Actually,
Wish
yeah.
I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't
Straight to
long
business.
after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
I remember
One
that.
day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you... You actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son. It was too late.
I forgot about that part. Damn. Well, considering the last time he was there, he was shot, of course he would be comfortable. Facts. But they too funny to do off camera. If you want to do something off camera, do the mini games. Alright. Well, I ain't doing no damn mini games, so I'll just do everything off camera.
I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. And those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
I don't even care about
So
that.
Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't
This dude
trust
really
anyone.
went through it.
So what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho?
So that's why Arakawa-san became a Yakuza. Hardly had any choice. I kinda get it. I mean, I wouldn't join a gang if both my parents died. I would just go do something with my life.
Arakawa joined a low-ranking
Non-gang
family
related.
in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes, so they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue.
Pretty sure watch this. Whoa. Watch this. All be a revenge plan by the young master for his girl dumping him. We're gonna quote that, Thorn. We're gonna quote that. You better remember that. Could be, could be. I'm pretty sure your siblings would kick your ass if you decided to do something stupid like that. No, you're right.
His own childhood memory of the...
Especially my brother. My brother his number one thing he can't stand is stupidity. If you do something that's simply stupid, he'll kick your ass. No question. All right, sorry for
suspicious
pausing.
waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa, It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Well, you're Master
Why
Shifu.
the
You
hell
got
not?
that.
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean,
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat.
What is this angle?
He was sitting right where you are now.
here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned.
That comment was so out of pocket, Thorn. I'm trying so hard not to laugh at it. I read it out the corner of my eye. That was funny.
Didn't you come here for revenge? I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, if only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back. Then
Damn, that was cold.
he left.
Boss.
That's cold.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family. So I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then, how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. It would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the E-Gene 3 continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the E-Gene 3 could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he could use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. They were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Bullshit.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you? There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me.
What if this is all wrong?
That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
Don't tell me you're about to go back to the Yakuza.
Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Not for me.
Kasuga,
You a gullible
Yeah.
bitch, Kasuga.
are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
I was just about to ask where the food was at. Yep, that's exactly what I figured. Exactly what I figured. We only have one more cutscene to go. My Xbox wasn't such a bitch. Could have definitely finished this chapter yesterday.
Nagatacho has been rocked by party chair Ogikubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogikubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogikubo's now vacant post. Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
You could do anything with money, apparently. You could do any fucking thing. Because that doesn't even make any sense. The fuck? What the hell?
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put the entire national economy at risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any politician can say they built a road or passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
The governor is the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh, everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing at politics. Your home district is Kanagawa's second, isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle, and he'll have the Citizens Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch of kids? Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
So, yes.
Pardon me?
What did you call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes
Not
them
everybody
disposable.
not everybody has it like you.
But I must be going. As I said, I've got a busy schedule. Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you.
Dude, is you
I
alright?
hope
Your
you'll
heart
visit
monitor.
Ijincho after its beautiful new developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
I don't think he's gonna live that long. His heart monitored. Hey, yo, nurse! Nurse! Is he gonna be alright? Is he gonna be okay? Okay. Rio gotta go though. Now we need to get to him quickly. If what the chairman is saying is true, then Masumi has to be on my side when going against Rio. Although that's his son is about to do crazy things. In fact, he is crazy. Shit.
So, it's your hideout?
Hey!
Make yourself at home.
I'd love to,
Ciao.
but where could I even do that?
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Well,
Do you
excuse
not see how many
me.
chairs?
I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Namba. Dog.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he has to stay the night?
Okay. All right. I'll give him it. I was about to cuss him out. Not gonna lie. I was about to cuss him out. But if Kakashi asks you to do something, it's not a question. It's a statement. You do it. I'm just saying. If that nigga says lick the floor, I'll fucking do this shit. I'm not trying to get pieced up by
I
that
mean, it's
nigga.
freaking Jungi Han.
Hey, where are the rest of your people now that Komi Jewel HQ is gone?
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well,
I
I get
figured.
why Jun Gihan is staying here since this place is a pile of ashes. But what's Zhao's excuse?
It's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liumeng. Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do? But we don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan. Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
Don't say yeah, or he'll pop a cap in your ass, or he'll box you, or he'll stun you and then shoot you. He can do a lot of things to you, and then he also has a machete. That's why he wears that black coat. Who knows how much weapons he got up in there?
No, haven't had the time.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell, all of Japan, is golden after the Komi Jewel thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komijo gang. Grassroots org achieves what police never could. Shit like that.
Wow, great journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijo committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan. And in the blaze,
What?
Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
He's dead? Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
Yeah, then the Omi Alliance rescued him. Why would he be... Wait, did they?
Yes, they probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At
Are you
least he died the
serious?
way he wanted to, as a hero of the revolution.
That guy? A hero? Why'd they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they?
Oh,
The guy.
yeah.
Now they're just milking
That's
his
right.
death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komi fire. No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about.
Damn. I wish we'd picked a fight with dumber enemies.
Bitch, you were the one who told the... Namba, shut up. just shut up. Just shut up, bro. You don't get to talk. All right? The adults are talking. All right? The mature people. All right? You shut up.
But what can we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. No, they would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
Young master.
Okay.
Stop calling
Bleach
him that.
Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijo property?
Namba, you're still talking. And I could have sworn I asked you to shut up. I almost said it nicely. I'm about to cuss you out. You used to be my favorite character in this game, but you just went and flapped your gun. You saw what happened to Ogasawara. Honestly, we should do the same to you. But instead, Ichiban's gullible ass just welcomed you back with open arms. I would have made you pay me. Shit.
Wow.
In all honesty, though, Juki, Han, and Zhao should be beating the hell out of Namba right now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's your fault that the Gomi Jewel had to burn down everything they had. And it's your fault that Zhao got beat down and had to step down as the leader of the... What was he lead? The Lilmong or something like that? Or it's the other one. I forgot what the other one was called. But it's your fault you had to step down. Shut up.
They must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
At this rate, the Komijo and the Liumang are going to be extinct in Ijincho.
Yeah, Lilmong.
And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Please don't tell me you're waiting for Arakawa.
Arakawa-san?
Ah.
He's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, you'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Mitsu.
I'll be in touch.
Doesn't Sayako have a house? Why don't we all... She's pretty much the only one who has a fucking job. Why don't we all just go...
Well then. But
Oh,
isn't
that's
Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't
You
trying
still
to
haven't
kill
told
me.
him about that story?
He shot me so I could live.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kinda fucked up?
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now,
That's crazy.
while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. We need to stock up on money and supplies because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
We can play as Zhao? Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's go. I wasn't expecting that. Yay. I want to see what he can do. I want to see what he can do. Imagine he's just as strong as Jugi Han. Oh, this team is about to be goated. Thorn called it. Thorn called it. Who the fuck is that? With the fall of the Great Wall of Muscle and Yokohama's rising crime rate, the city's villains grow even more powerful. Be on the lookout as you may encounter formidable, never-before-seen foe. Zhao's rather demanding experience as the leader of Yokohama Liumang has toughened him up against bleeding fear, rage, and silence. So, prepare for the assault. Who do I replace though? Cause my team's already kind of good. You're all men. Hell no. Like, as a woman, I am not going to let these men in my house like that. I also saw from the research I did for you. See, that's why I'm glad I didn't look at the research, because you would have spoiled it for me. I like to be surprised. Damn it. I'm thinking of replacing Adachi. But Adachi's strong, though. Yeah, you know, nah. Because Saiko's our healer. Juki Han is staying on the team. The only one that's interchangeable is freaking Adachi. So screw it. We're changing Adachi. Why does he look like that, man? Like, his drip from the waist down is just so screwed. That's crazy. Alright, but we gonna continue this not tomorrow. Next week. Yeah, hate to leave y'all like that, but y'all be alright. One more thing I actually want to do. The bonds. The bonds. Okay, so we got bonds for Saiko, Adachi. Where the hell is Jugi Han? Okay, let's talk to Jugi Han. We haven't actually started his yet. One fight. All right. After this, we'll fight with Zhao.
Hello, Kasuga-san.
Do.
I must say this place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, ain't it? Also, seriously, man. How's a guy make drinking alone look so cool? Guess it's easy when you're as handsome as you.
That's kind of you to say. Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Yo, for real?
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Hey, now you're speaking my language, man.
Well, don't have a moment now.
You certainly are a mysterious one, Kasuga-san.
Y'all
Somebody
need us to
speaks
leave.
highly of you as well. I dare say it makes me jealous.
Oh, come on. Speaking of, have you been with her long? You've got this butler and lady of the house thing going on.
It's only been 3 years since I was brought into the Komijul. I can't say it's been long.
No shit.
Up until then, I was with a group called the Jingon Mafia. I was their leader's body double.
Body double?
What the hell is a body double?
You mean like a decoy? Just like the real thing?
Indeed. If my master was ever targeted by our enemies, I was to be killed in his place. That was my duty.
I didn't figure people still did that kind of stuff. Wait, does that mean your face is...
An imitation, yes. What you see is a result of large-scale plastic surgery. But I'll have you know my previous face was rather handsome as well. A shame not a single picture of it exists anymore.
Really? Damn. Out the window then, huh?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So that means Junki Han isn't your real name either, right? What's your real name then?
Why would he tell you?
Surely we're not that close yet, are we?
Come on. First step in becoming friends is calling each other by name, right?
His name is
Well,
Jugi Han,
isn't
damn
this
it.
awkward? I'm afraid I'm the type to want a bit more distance with people.
That how it was with the Jingon Mafia? From the name, I'm guessing it was some sort of Korean Yakuza-like thing.
Weren't you once a member of the Tojo clan, Kasuga-san? I'm surprised you've never heard of the Jingon Mafia.
I was in the clink for a long time.
The Jingon Mafia and the Tojo clan clashed in the 1980s, long before you were serving time.
The 80s? Dude, that's 40 years ago. I was just a baby back then. Doubt I even had hair.
Yes, I had yet to be born myself. Regardless, early in the decade, the Tojo clan attacked the Jingon Mafia and massacred a great number of them. Around 30 or so.
30?
Back then, Kamurocho was the most sought-after territory in all of Asia. I've heard the conflicts for control were rather intense. The Tojo clan was incredibly strong, and they made sure it was a well-known fact.
Still, to off 30 of them is...
To get their revenge, the Jingon Mafia main arm in Korea sent even more members to Japan, some of them as undercover agents. But deception is a tricky business, and all who could not strike at the heart of the Tojo clan were considered failures and forbidden from returning. In the end, those that couldn't carry out the mission were abandoned and left without any place to go. One of them happened to be my father.
Then, you were born here, in Japan?
Yes, but be that as it may, I don't recall being welcomed here. I wasn't even accepted by any Korean communities either. My family was treated like slime and kicked out from wherever we went. We came to be called the Stray Jingon Mafia, running away whenever we were discovered.
Slimes who run away, huh?
I'm more interested in this story. I kind of just want to let him keep talking, to be honest. I don't even want to make a choice. But is so Jugi Han is pretty much as old as Kasuga in that sort of sense then. Thorn says X. I was just going to let you pick anyway. But yeah, so Jugi Han is pretty much as old as Kasuga, but then, as he just said, he went through plastic surgery. He doesn't even look as old as him.
If you're slimes who run away, the reason they chase you is because you're worth tons of experience.
I get it. You're into video games, aren't you, Kasuga?
Yeah, I played a lot as a kid.
Well, you might be surprised to learn I am too. We should talk shop sometime.
Hell yeah!
You played a Plague Tale? You played Life is Strange?
What happened to the straight Jingon after that?
Cyberpunk? He's a game. Yo, this is the coolest motherfucker I've ever seen in a video game. He's a gamer too, and he knows how to box, and he has a gun. There's nobody better than him. Name one person that's cooler than him. Come on now, come on. And he was a part of a gang and a mafia. He said, Thorn said, I called dibs.
Enter the 21st century, the winter of 2006. Around the time I turned 20, the Jingon Mafia from the mainland made an all-out assault against the Tojo clan. But even as that happened, the stray Jingon Mafia received not a word of warning. We were left completely in the dark. Our fathers were entirely forgotten by the countrymen that sent them here.
You don't say.
Wait, what did Thorn just say? I don't know about boxing stuff, but the gamer and his looks, I'd have another kid. Don't. Hush, Thorn. Come on.
I might know a guy who could sympathize
That's
with that.
crazy.
Oh?
Yeah, he's right in front of you. I got tossed out by my family and locked up for 18 years.
Two was enough.
That's right. That must be why I can't bring myself to hate you, Kasuga-san.
So, what happened to the Jingon's big all-out attack?
Despite their careful planning, they were ultimately crushed by the Tojo clan. Ironically, those that survived came from all over to join those of us in the stray Jingon Mafia. It was a miserable sight. Both sides cut off from home and left with no choice but to band together in the social sewer of a country that wasn't theirs.
Sounds like you struggled. Wouldn't know it from looking at you, though.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, finally starting to warm up to me?
It would seem so. I haven't been acting much like myself today. I had a great time drinking with you, Kasuga-san. I truly mean that.
So whatever happened to the real Junki Han? What's he up to now?
He revived the Jingon Mafia roughly 3 years ago, and at that time had taken over a considerable portion of Kamurocho. But he was shot in the head and killed. I was absent at the time.
And it all came crashing down, huh? Wait, then that means... Can't you use your real name now? Why keep up the body double thing? You're not trying to become the real Jungi Han, are you?
Who can say? But that's none of your concern, is it, Kasuga-san? Or am I wrong?
Say no. Say no. Say no right now. You are not wrong. We good. We straight. I will ask no further questions. Drink, Kasuga.
Nah, you got me there.
Farewell.
Dude trying to get
Guess
killed.
he's not the type to open up so easily. I'll just have to keep drinking with him.
Ooh, we should hook the leader of the Little Mong on to our old landlord. Maybe he help her with her outfit. Anyway, let's do you, because I feel like I'm not gonna like anything that you have to say. We'll save those two for last. What you want, Namba?
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. Glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do?
Indeed.
Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry for lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse.
Oh, I just got what you were trying to say, Thorn. Our old landlord. I thought you were talking about the dead guy. No, you're talking about the old woman. No, you know what? They actually kind of do have the same drip. By the way, we have not checked in on her since she was hit. I'm almost positive
Could have
she's
brought
fine.
you back from the brink of death.
Good point. Then, what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Yeah, man.
I
I'm all
don't.
ears.
We got other things to do, Namba. Keep it quick, please.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it, it's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, She brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her?
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker. And I was just a middle-aged loser.
Age is only a number. I'm not saying that. I know that you know that, but this puppy dog Ichiban isn't that type. Nightingale also was referred to as the angel of death. Okay then. Don't worry, you can still be a player. Age is only a number. I don't like any of these choices. I was gonna go with X. Thorn says X. Let's just do X. I don't like any of that.
You think so?
For sure. If you told me you were in your 20s or hell, your teens, I'd believe it.
God
Not
damn it,
teens.
Ichiban.
Definitely 20, so.
Sorry.
That was a good one, though. You got me.
Anyway, back to Mizue-chan. What happened?
No, that's right. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
Well, that's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law, but she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Huh. Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba, are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you?
So you're a traitor and you're a simp. Why are you still on my team? This guy's gotta be the biggest dumbass. Like, if you said she was selling it to people who couldn't afford the medicine to live, that's different stealing. That's different than stealing. This dude's whole life is just backwards. It's flawed. Like, your logic is flawed. So you'll simp over a girl, but you'll sell us out. You can't say that simp on shit. Simp isn't even
Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours.
It's a banned
out of
word.
A job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's
Dude,
going
what?
overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't
Where the
worry,
hell did you
the
just come from?
life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Oh, Sachan. Wait, are you drunk?
I think you're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
Psycho can't get drunk.
Oh, Namba here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was, thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Where did she just come from?
Thanks for covering for me.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayako know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that on my laptop. 1 second. Oi, oi, oi! Yeah, okay. This platform kinda sucks sometimes. Okay, sorry. Had to look that up. Anyway. Yeah, Namba's just thirsty. 100%. 100%. Namba's just thirsty. And he lost his nursing license over that too, so you can imagine. Alright, let's say Saiko for last, because her story's getting very interesting. Adachi, let's do you.
Yo, Adachi-san.
Hey, Kasuga. Thanks for being there during this.
Oh, so why would I lie to you about that? It's just nothing I've heard before. Why don't you already know about that? Because I don't care enough to look it up. Honestly, I don't say anything too horrible or things that you can't really say on social media platforms from before. So I don't care enough to look it up. Yeah, and nothing's happened yet. Haven't even gotten a strike yet. They ain't looking at me because I'm not a big streamer. Got 3 views. I'm very dangerous. It's not that deep.
Settlement the other day.
Not a problem. Think of the story we can tell now. You playing a rich guy and me playing your secretary.
I thought it suited us perfectly, to tell the truth. Now, how about I buy you a meal? Hmm? Beef bowl sound good?
Hell yeah! Let's go to Akahushimaru.
What? Are we just changing places? I wasn't ready for this. Look at our squad down there. We got 6 people now. We could really jump some people, you know. We just learned.
What should I get? The new special looks good, but there's also the old standby.
Come on.
I'll
when
be
someone's
fine,
treating
Thorn.
you gotta go with just a standard beef bowl.
Aw, man, really? Well, at least let me get a large. Huh? Adachi-san.
Isn't that
Takashi.
Hey, Taka!
Back down, dumbass! He sees me like this. I know I'm not rich.
Right. Didn't go.
I'm so sorry. Ichiban is so fucking
Think about
dumb.
that.
Not to mention, a rich philanthropist and his secretary eating at a dingy little beef bowl joint looks pretty weird. Let's get out of here before Takashi sees us.
What about the beef bowl?
Next time.
No shot.
Hey, that's the con man.
Hasegawa.
Okay, even though it was a bust, I still think that guy Yamada is a total sucker. We gotta try again. Okay, come on. Just keep the pen pal thing with him going for now, okay?
Okay.
Come on. We'll come up with a better plan. One that'll make us really rich.
You think the two of them could be working together?
Hey, what's going on here, Takashi?
Yamada-san?
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we're getting beef bowls, cause we're broke. Now tell us what you're doing here.
You're broke?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Yamada Moneybags was fake. I made it all up. I'm just a jobless old fart named Adachi.
Huh?
Surprise. Adachi-san was just pretending to be a high roller, so Takashi wouldn't feel bad taking his money.
And this is your way of showing thanks? By taking everything I've got?
Takashi, if I were you...
What the fuck just happened? Thorn, why did you tell me to pause? Okay, wait. So Yamada and that other, I forgot what his name was. Not Yamada, Teriyaki. This is what causes him to blow his cover. Yeah. And honestly, they should have let him talk a little bit more. They don't even got the full story. Low key. Low key. Like, talk about turn on the fucking dime. No, I'm so serious. Like, they really should have let him talk more. And at least record the conversation. Honestly, this could have all been avoided if Adachi told the truth. I'm just saying. Whatever. This is... Should have done this... This ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, can I unpause Thorn, or did you need me to pause it for a reason, or did you just want to get that off your chest? Did I put my phone back over? Okay, cool. Because I was looking for my phone on my desk. This turn is so out of... Yeah, this right here. We need to finish this. Hold on.
Apologizing. Adachi-san's not the only one getting pissed off right now.
We're the ones who need an apology. You've been lying about all this money of yours, and now it turns out you're just some bum.
You stay out of this.
No, I'm gonna fuck you up now. Messing with us and stirring up a bunch of shit? You got it coming, man.
Screw this. Time for me to kick your ass. Let's go out front.
Wait, we really about to fight?
You stand a chance.
I'm up.
Oh, he's only level 19. We got this. Oh, dang, he's tanky though.
You wanna go?
Bro, let me not waste any type of MP on this guy.
Yakuza.
With the sign?
Let's go. Hora. Kakatte koi yo.
I'm up.
Tanky. There we go. Okay, gotcha. Yes, sir. I hate her.
I'm so sorry.
Do you have any idea what it's been like to be me these past 20 years?
Hey, Kosuke.
Takashi-kun?
I just found this letter in my room. What's this about scraping a bumper and an out-of-court settlement? I don't remember anything about this.
Crap. I can explain.
Dude, did you pretend to be me to squeeze some money out of Yamada-san?
I'm really, really sorry, man.
Hang on a second, Joe. Let's get this cleared up.
Yeah, seriously. This letter is the one I sent to Takashi to set a date for the settlement.
And you sent it to Takashi Kasumi, that's me.
Are you serious right now?
Then who's this? He's my roommate, Kosuke. There was a time when we were both good students striving to become lawyers. Then Kosuke gave up on having a real career and started hanging out with some losers. My guess is they pressured him into impersonating me. He's not the type to stand up to people. Guess he would have made a crap lawyer.
Look, all I did was mention that my roommate had some sweet-ass deal where rich guy sends him money every month. Hasegawa-san's the one who came up with the scam idea. I'm really sorry.
I'm about to whoop everybody ass. All right. This dude can get it again. Dude on the floor can get it again. You're about to get it. And Takashi's about to get it. Don't care. Everybody's about to get it. Like, it would have been better pacing if Ichiban saw and didn't say anything to them and tried to tell Dachi. Look, I don't make the rules, Thorn.
I'd like to apologize as well, Yamada-san. Although, I guess I should just call you Detective Adachi.
Oh, you heard all that?
How did you know who I was?
I've known for a while. Nobody else would have cared about me enough to support me all this time. But you fought for my father's innocence until the very end.
You know about that?
Yes. Even back then, I knew about it.
Well, then let me say now what I should have said then. I'm sorry I didn't save your dad, Takashi.
Please, don't apologize. You've already helped me make sure that nobody else will suffer like my father did. Because I passed the bar exam.
You what? Really? You kicked that exam's ass?
I did.
Hey, Chabon, shut up!
They announced the results yesterday.
Hot damn! That's great, Takashi! Really, really great!
I owe it all to you. All your help over the years really made a difference.
Now, well, if you ask me, it was worth every yen.
But I don't want to keep leaning on you, so I ask that you let your most recent gift be the last.
Sure, you don't gotta ask me twice. Even though, this time next month I might be a little sad not to help you.
Oh, then just keep sending it. After all, I could argue that you legally obligated yourself to keep doing it once you started.
What?
It's just kidding, that's not real. And I should know. I'm a lawyer.
Looks like Takashi-kun pulled a fast one on you, Adachi-san.
Hey, Chabon, you're still talking.
Yeah, just for a second there.
What the fuck just happened?
Nice to see a kid achieve something so big. I mean, that's some real leveling up, becoming a lawyer.
Yeah, God, Takashi must have worked his ass off. Oh, he's a good kid, all right.
Adachi-san, I think your kindness is what taught him to be good.
I don't know. Even without my money, I'm sure he would have made his dreams come true one way or another. That's just the kind of guy he is. He'll be a great lawyer. He'll help a lot of people.
I think you're right about that.
Thanks for everything, Kasuga.
Come on, don't get all sentimental on me.
I mean, it's just that, we've gone through some shit together, but in the end, it's, good times. I'm glad we met each other. I really am.
What a coincidence. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Nice that the feeling's mutual. How about we celebrate Takashi passing the test with a drink?
Yeah, to great future lawyers and great former detectives.
Cheers!
Cheers!
It was a whole mix of emotions that just happened. Kasuga and Adachi's bond is at its strongest. Adachi will now gain more experience when he's not active in the party. Adachi now used the skill tag team Nelson Strike. Adachi can now change to the fortune teller job. Okay, so we maxed out Adachi's bond. That's nice. I would assume then that Saiko's is not too far from being maxed out either then. Hold on 1 second. Let me check that. Can I check the bonds, my nigga? Oh, bond level 3. So she has 2 more? Including this one? Alright, Psycho's last. I got another class, indeed he did. That was good.
Yo, Sachan.
Oh, Ichiban. Perfect timing. Listen to this.
What's up? Oh, is it about Nanoha?
Yeah. I worked up the courage to call her and asked if she'd been caught up with any bad guys lately.
And how'd that go?
Well...
Not good, huh? Gotta say, I wouldn't have started with the bad guys line.
I just couldn't find the right thing to say.
Yeah, I know it's hard. But all that matters is getting Nanoha away from that dirtbag.
I don't know. We'd been apart for so many years, I was probably way out of line to tell her to break up with her boyfriend. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't even take my calls if she knew I've been checking up on her this entire time. But at least she still doesn't realize I know about her being employed at a soapland. She can never find out, not ever. I'll pretend not to know for the rest of our lives if I have to. But how do I help her without letting on what I know? If I do nothing, Katsuragawa might bankrupt her and she'll end up right back at the soapland. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'm freaking out!
What does she do? I'd say tell the, I mean, the truth always. I mean, that's just me though. The truth always works. But I mean, I don't think she might not be in a position. I mean, I wanna do X, but it seems. I mean, what like Psycho has no control over who Nanoha picks. You said B or X? I'm gonna go with B.
I wish I could help. Well, how about some herbal tea?
Herbal tea? I need a drink. Something to numb all this anxiety.
Numbing your feelings ain't gonna do shit. What you need right now is to clear your mind and think up a solution. And herbal tea usually helps people clear their mind, right? Jasmine tea especially. Takes the stress right out of you.
Why do you, of all people, know about herbal tea?
I gotta admit, that's just something I read in a magazine once.
Well,
that's crazy.
Does sound nice.
Yeah? Wanna order some?
No, that's okay. I think I'm pretty calm now. Okay, what else can we do? There has to be something.
Well, if you really don't think we can convince Nanoha to dump him, I don't know. Wait, we've been looking at this all wrong. We need to get Katsuragawa to stay away from Nanoha, not the other way around.
How are you gonna do that? Beat him up and run him out of town?
If he were the kind of guy to give up just like that, sure. But he probably isn't. Especially now that he knows Nanoha's willing to be his piggy bank. If we screw this up, he might even take her with him when he bails.
I can't let that happen.
I think what we gotta do is crush his pride. Like, get Nanoha to break up with him without shedding a single tear. As if he's nothing to her.
And how do we do that?
It's so obvious, Sachan. Haven't you caught on yet?
To what?
You pretend to be Nanoha and break up with him. Use the twin angle to your advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
March in and tell Katsuragawa you never want to see him again.
Those
He'll stand
two
there and
don't
look intimidating while you give him the boot. That'll have him running.
I see.
No.
That might actually work.
Let's do it. All we need is to find out where Katsuragawa is hanging out. Your employees could probably do that, right?
No problem. I'll tell the girls to start looking for him right away.
Great. We wait for their word, and we move in for the kill. It'll go fine.
This is not gonna work.
I'll be right there with you to make sure he doesn't give you trouble.
This is not gonna work.
It's a date. Good thinking today, Ichiban. I'll go tell the girls to start asking around.
This is not gonna work. This is not the move. And she's going along with it.
She and her sister are a handful. And it feels like we're finally gonna wrap this up.
Or you could have one of the girls try to hit on him and have the sister catch him. That's also a better plan. Kasuga feels his bond with Psycho grows stronger. Psycho will now gain more change what she's done. Can now change to the dealer job. Interesting. So her bond is almost done. We just probably need one more thing and then it's wraps. We need to fight more with Zhao and Jugi Han. Let them level up and stuff. But other than that, we need to fight. We just need to see what Zhao can do. And then we gotta wrap this up so I can finish a Plague Tale in a reasonable amount of time. Why are you standing there looking like that? I'm sorry, I really just came for that man for no reason. That's a lot of people over here. Hey, Ichi. Oh, look. Hey, Ichiban, how you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Oh, good, good. Can I ask you a favor, though? Sure. Think you could take out the trash for me? The trash? I don't mind, but why? Oh, I'm just cleaning house at my place, and there's some stuff I don't need anymore. No rush. Just stop by when you have time. I can't lift it at all. I'll wait for you at my place. Some heavy lifting, huh? I guess I'll head to Hamako's place after I wrap things up. Oh, okay. So we are going to her after all. It's been a minute since we've seen her, but alright. These are a lot of people over here. Let's take them on. Ooh. Okay, they're gonna be pretty hard. They're gonna test us.
You're gonna get stuck.
Alright. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Does Zao have a freaking sword? Okay. Alright, let's see what you can do. Okay. Okay. Okay!
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
You're gonna be in a world of
Watch me.
Alright.
Don't move. Here we go.
Eyes on me.
Try to help.
You're in it now.
Alright, Zhao.
Bring it
Let's see
on.
what some of these moves do.
You're gonna be in a world of
Nail the enemy with a punch that emulates a viper striking from the shadow.
Out of my way.
Ooh! Hit that man with a crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
Check this out.
I thought I said it. I like Zhao. I think we gotta get him a stronger weapon though, as always.
I'm ready now.
Yeah, see, this weapon is not going to do anything for us.
Watch me.
You're gonna get stomped.
Cool. Over here. Who wants to go?
Here we go.
What I'm actually gonna do is heal
Try this
everyone.
on the side. Give it your all, everyone. I'm ready now.
Thank you.
You're gonna be in a world.
The enemy is defeated.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, Adachi, you've been replaced. I am very, very sorry. We're gonna start right here. Let's save. So it seems like the party's gonna continue to grow. Or Zhao might actually be our last character. I don't know. But this I like what's going on here. So we need to get Zhao a new weapon. And something I just thought about is mid-fight we can change who we're fighting with. So what I'm guessing is that if one of these guys die other than Ichiban, I can change them out. Or they'll automatically change out to somebody else on our party. If that's true, that'll be goated. That will be goated. Hopefully it's true. Yeah, I like this. I like what's going on here. Alright, so for the next episode, which won't be until Saturday. I doubt it. We'll see. Next episode will be Saturday. So, yeah, it won't be for a while, but you know, this game is just too goddamn long, man, I'm telling you. But yeah, we're about to change to a Plague Tale, and we gotta finish this up. It is midnight now. I'm hoping I'm at least done by at least 3. At least 3. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, but we'll see. I'm feeling a final boss coming in pretty soon. So yeah, we're gonna get a whole hour video out of this too. So yeah. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run an ad, and we're gonna start up this freaking game. Okay, cool.